Murder comment. Oh, hey, I'm glad you're here. And if you're here, you must be interested in Dungeons and Dragons. Furthermore, I bet you're interested in Dungeons and Dragons in space, because that's exactly what we're going to do here is play Dungeons and Dragons in space, near space, ground space, the whole nine. And if you're into that sort of stuff, go ahead and like, subscribe, let us know what you think in the comments, and watch this stuff. Welcome back to another session of the Astral Avenue. We are here with, of course, the same players as always. Josh, Kelsey, Michael, and Kate. And,
hi, everybody.
of course, myself. And yeah, we're gonna start the same way we start every single session. In session 17, that is today's session, with a recap from last time. So, last time, waking up on the trio of flora-covered asteroids, Donna heard some strange light kind of screams come from the direction of the mushroom-infested asteroid. You all made your way over to it, as it was Dobo's second task to rid the island of the overwhelming fungus. Crossing a rotten and downed limbless tree together, you approached some of the larger mushrooms with fire, but were met with resistance in the form of paralyzing spores and a couple of mold people who scratched out and scurried away up to the rocky plateau above. Making your way around this small island, you saw a way up to the plateau, kind of like some stairs, and an even larger mushroom kind of jutting out the side of the rock face. Launching attacks at the mushroom seemed to do little actual harm, throwing fire and stabbing, but it did get the attention of the residents above. Several of these mold folk retaliated, throwing stones from above, and a moldy salamander dog creature leapt from the large mushroom at you all, and it would seem a sort of leader among them waved a pincer-like staff, causing slowing spores to radiate around you. Having trouble with them from below, Tobias started to head up with his time ghost, taking out the leader that was clinging on a statue with his staff. Donna attempted to blend in with these mold creatures in the confusion of battle, which worked for a time, and several of you started to head up this plateau after Tobias made his way back down. But as all of this was happening, something else crawled over the side of the island. A large lobster-like creature covered in spores and rot charging forward and harried both Dr. Jellybean and Oblate, grasping each of them in its large pincer-like claws, crushing and flailing the pair about at others that it deemed enemies. Cracking open the creature's carapace revealed little more than a flowing mucus within, but eventually this beast was defeated, leaving Oblate lying unconscious at the moment, and as it fell, you could see that the mold men on top of the plateau started to kind of wither and fall away as well. And that is where we're going to pick up. You have just defeated this creature as Oblate lay there unconscious, and several of these mold men have fallen.
Hey, buddy. Hey, doctors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
will
Blake.
do a.
Yeah.
I will. Yeah, stabilize him.
What are you stabilizing with?
Well, actually, Dr. Jelly, you've got that cool.
Yeah, I can. Yeah,
You got
I got it.
stabilizers.
I'm going to tap on his chest in a way using pressure points and use the
chakras.
other die and
Alright. As Oblate, you feel that light jolt to your system and awaken with 1 hit point.
Nice.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, that thing was pretty tough.
Oh, you're telling me.
It was using you like a rag doll.
That was not very fun.
No, I didn't like getting hit by you.
Oh, you got hit by me? I don't remember.
I think somebody hit me. Someone was used as a
I think it was me. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You okay? Everyone all right?
I look 1 hit point better than Oblate.
Oh no.
So you all
Donna.
are hurting. Hey, there was a weird statue up there, and that guy had had a weird staff that, I don't know, maybe one of you doctors might want to check out, probably with your little tablet thing, Dr.
Yeah, I
Jones?
can go study it, see what I can find up there.
Well,
Well,
I'm
let
gonna
me bring it down, because I know you all are hurt. I mean, I'm hurt, but nothing I'm going to die from quickly.
bring what down?
I'm going to go retrieve the staff.
Okay.
Oh,
And
Climbing up there, you do see the mushrooms they're still there. They seem somewhat lessened, and as you approach them, they kind of recoil a little bit on their own. And you would see this fungus that is covering the statue, that the one withered mold man is kind of like leaned against, several stab wounds. You would see that the fungus kind of like writhing and slightly moving along this large statue. And you would see that kind of like mandible staff.
I'm going to keep my eye on the statue the whole time and reach out. Okay, you're going to come back to this. And scurry off with the staff and take it, Dr. Jellybean.
All right.
Hey, here's the staff, but I think that statue, whatever's on it, is alive. Like, weird alive. I don't know. It doesn't look good.
What does the statue look like?
You didn't
Should I go up and take a look at it?
You didn't
I
get a
saw.
super clear look at it because it's covered in this fungus, but the best thing you can make out is there is what looks to be a similar looking pincer sticking off of like one of the sides of it.
and a mandible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a
I
mandible
think we
pincer.
should go. I think we should take care of that, probably.
While we're discussing this, Donna's gonna take a minute to mend herself
Okay, yeah, everyone
to the max of my ability.
everyone take 5, and we'll figure this out, but I don't know. Do we have any more gunpowder? I think this is a good time that gunpowder would be good.
I do not
Wait,
have any more.
Are we supposed to blow up this statue?
I feel like it'd be a good idea. I don't really like that
I
statue.
mean, should we ask Dobo about it?
I
No,
think we should ask Dobo.
I think it's safe to say, though. I mean, the head of these guys. I don't know. Should point to all the people that are still lying about. He was the head, and they seemed like they worshipped it. So it's probably a bad thing.
I would agree with that. I think it's pretty safe to say it's a bad thing, and we should get rid of it. How do we do that, though? We don't have any more gunpowder, so I don't think my swords are going to do the trick.
Well, we'll have to take a closer look at it to really investigate it either way, and then we'll be able to determine whether this thing has been, like, where it came from, maybe. If it's something that's been here all along, then maybe we shouldn't, but...
That's fair.
Right.
Well, why don't we do you guys want to take a little rest while Dr. Jellybean takes a look at that staff?
Sure.
Out of character. We'd like to take a short rest.
You don't want to take a full short rest? I mean,
Oh, then I'm not... No, I mean...
it's essentially what Donna is doing at the moment. And while she's mending herself, it allows her to pretty much get a short
Yeah.
rest.
I mean,
Is that what we're doing? Short rest?
You guys taking an hour?
yeah, let's just chill here for an hour. I'm going to lean up against a rock and just kind of like sharpen my swords while I wait.
I mean, I just really need a minute or two.
So
But you guys are hurt, so I understand.
Oblate is very hurt. So you guys sit around for about an hour.
I'll take a look at the staff.
Nice.
Go ahead and give me
I'm going to. I'd like to detect magic on it.
Okay.
I'm going to use my free ritual.
All right. It is indeed magical. Looking at your tablet, it shows signs of some sort of magic. Let's say transmutation magic.
Transmutation magic.
That's a magic that changes stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's really fascinating.
Wonder if it turns things into a crab guy.
I hope not. How do we
Me
know?
too.
How can your tablet tell what it does?
Can it?
Unless you have the identify spell, which
I don't have the
What?
identity spell.
Identify, you say?
You,
I can do.
Dr.
Yeah,
Donna
go
knows how to do that. Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
do you
I
have
can
it
do.
prepared?
I don't think I do.
That is the one downside to.
No, I do not.
Okay, so something to take with us in the future. Take a look at it maybe
Well, we
tomorrow.
haven't needed it this whole time until we come upon this bizarre statue.
Yeah, you just got the pearl earlier today.
I had it, ironically, I had it learned up until we landed on this rock, and yeah.
That is irony. All right, well, if everyone got their good rest and you guys are feeling up to it, let's go investigate this statue. I don't know. I'll lead the way.
Okay.
Heading up
Sounds
this
good.
stone plateau after your hour's
Oops.
rest. Tobias, from your last time up here, it looks like the mushrooms have started to kind of regrow, actually.
Mushrooms are starting to regrow. This isn't
That's
good.
not good.
And you can see this kind of flat plateau. Part of the column is on top of it, and some mushrooms have kind of grown around it, and you would see that large statue covered in what looks to be writhing mold.
Yuck.
Hey, Blake, you know mold and stuff. Why don't you check this out too?
Can I study it?
What are you trying to ascertain?
I want to know about the mold, and I also want to know what the statue is supposed to be without.
That would be one or the other.
Well, I was curious about the like the rock and everything around it, like the discerning of the statue itself.
Okay, so if you take care of the statue, learning about that, I can learn about the mold.
Yeah, since nature is more your lane.
All right.
True.
So, Donna, go ahead and give me a religion check on the statue, and Dr. Jellybean, give me a nature check.
Religion. Yeah.
Nature.
Mm-hmm.
You got this, doctor.
We're gonna learn about it.
All right. And Donna, you are unfamiliar with whatever this depicts. From what you can tell, it looks humanoid, but there's like a claw sticking out of one side. But it's hard to see exactly what it is, and if it doesn't immediately ring any bells to you.
It looks like a mutation.
Dr. Jellybean, this fungus growing on here, it seems to... You've never seen anything like this before. It kind of writhes as if it has like its own, like a heartbeat.
Like it's alive.
Like it's alive. Like it actually like and you can see little bits of fluid going through it, kind of like blood vessels.
Oh, ew.
That's what was healing those ginger root guys.
Well, Dr. Jellybean, do you know if something will destroy that
Fire.
fire?
Fire. I mean, hey, Donna, you have grease, right?
Always.
I'm thinking it might be more effective to get a larger area if you use your grease, and then I set the grease on fire.
I like your thinking, Doctor.
Let's
I
give
do
it a
too.
try.
As I step away.
Yeah, everyone, please back away. It could be a big fire.
Okay.
Here I go greasing again.
So she started greasing.
All right.
Oh, before it gets caught on fire, do I recognize the statue or the fungus that's growing on it?
Give me an intelligence check.
I'm gonna be by the stairs if everybody's moving.
I'm not a smart man.
With a 9, no, not immediately. Although, given the circumstances of what you kind of experienced for a moment with the lobster creature, seeing the interior of its head, it does give you similar vibes, but you don't recognize anything specific about this.
Fair enough.
And
It's
so
a vibe.
Donna throwing some oil on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna grease it.
Do you have any more spells?
No, I do not.
Oh, no.
So you're actually using the. You got oil.
I have oil, precious oil.
Yep. So she's dumping oil on it?
Can anyone press to digitate oil out of the ground down here into my bottle?
I
What is that?
don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either.
Can I do that with that? I mean,
I would say
I
that's
have
not what prestidigitation is for.
It's
Yeah.
cleaning it.
Uh-huh.
Magically clean it, but that doesn't mean you can
So it
transfer it.
get rid of oil.
Yeah, I don't have anything like that. I don't even
It's
really
okay.
understand.
It's okay.
I guess.
Donna pulls out her flask, and I don't know how much oil would you say is required for this job to fully,
All of it?
get the mold.
We
I
found
have oil though.
How many flasks of oil would I need to cover the surface area of the?
Give me an intelligence check.
last time we found out with gunpowder, we needed all of it.
So you think that's the answer? Right, because the hypothesis means like explosion.
Yeah, science. Remember, we went through this last time.
I do remember.
I am
don't.
not a smart man.
I don't think that was a very good
looking it
science
over,
teacher.
probably 2 bottles of oil should cover it.
I'm gonna do one bottle of oil. Yep. I'm gonna do one right in the center of the nasty.
Are you just chucking it, or are you going over there pouring it on it?
I'll get I think I can get pretty good.
It's just kind of like trying to spill it on there from 10 feet away. What's up, dude?
Okay. Donna gets halfway there, and then she's holding the flask, and she looks back at the party.
Be careful. Oh,
You should two of them, and throw it at it.
I don't know if you saw me throw that bottle earlier.
don't throw it. Probably don't throw
Here
it.
we go. Here, she's just gonna keep going, then she's just gonna be ballsy and pour a bottle of oil on there.
As you pour the bottle of oil on there, I will need a dexterity save.
Oh God, it's gonna come get you. Gonna reach out and touch you.
All right, with an 18.
Sound effects.
Very quickly as you're pouring the oil on there, trying to get it as covered as you can. Just out of the corner of your eye, you notice by your feet, there's like tendrils almost, like blood vessels kind of stretching out towards your feet.
Trying to trick me again?
Of this fungus stuff, and you quickly back away, having gotten all of your oil on it, all of the one vial.
Yes. Yeah, not
And
this time.
quickly-
She's gonna
quickly
back
back
away
away.
from it. She's backing
Get
away
away
from
from
it.
that.
Whack, she's scolding it.
I don't like that stuff.
No, I'm gonna set it on fire now.
I'm back
Please, quickly.
Oh yeah.
I'm over here.
Okay, all right, everyone throw safe
did my
distance.
job.
So it's fire time.
Alright, go ahead and give me an
Oops.
attack roll with your firebolt
Fire.
as you're standing back, seeing the areas that are covered with it. It's not completely covered, but you did get at least the majority of the front side of it. And igniting it. Go ahead and roll me damage twice.
Damage two times. 1 and a 2.
All right, 15 points of fire damage. It ignites and starts burning. And Donna, you would hear those little squeals and screams again.
I don't know what to make of this.
What's going on, Dr. Donna?
Hopefully you would hear it too this time.
Well, I think we got it with that one.
Donna's
did we?
like, she's got her arms over.
As it's
She's
like,
kind of trying to like cover her ears.
yeah, her ear holes. And this is a slow burn.
Can I cast firebolt again and try to get a different angle of it?
I would need everyone up here to make Constitution saves. As the mushrooms around you vigorously shake and spores start to spread all throughout the area.
Oh no.
So,
Great.
Con save from everyone, please.
Am I good?
No, this is encapsulating the entirety of this plateau. Oh wait,
But I don't breathe it.
it's not breath. Are you immune to poison?
I believe I am. Let me double check.
I
though.
think so too. I think you might be immune to poison and disease.
Yeah.
Either that or resistance.
Yep. Resistance to poison damage and immunity to disease.
All right. Oh, so
Advantage
resistance.
on
So it's-
saving throws against being paralyzed or poisoned. So I have advantage.
So give me an advantage con save.
Cool.
All right, didn't even need it. Everyone got 20, 21, 22, and 23 on your saving throws. You all instinctually kind of like cover up your faces and back away
We build up a tolerance.
as the spores spread around, and the fire is still burning over there, and you would see it start to actually not spread in a way that you would think. Like, Donna, with your keen perception, you would see like little trails along the ground of this plateau that just kind of like, you see a little light, almost like the
Tendriling.
yeah, like and it kind of looks like when the long trail of like TNT igniter wick,
We should get off of this rock.
and it like trails to the mushrooms themselves,
We should get off of this rock.
and you would
Probably.
see them start to a little bit of smoke, as you would see sparks as any of these spores in the air kind of just start igniting.
Yep, off the
Dr.
plateau.
Jelly, shoot more fire bolts on the way out.
Can I shoot more in the as I'm
There's
In a way.
like
Sure.
the veins and stuff like that are around and whatnot. The vines, veins, same thing in this situation.
All right, with a 18 to hit it, you do hit it on your way out. And Dr. Jellybean, I will need a dexterity save.
Oh no!
Just wanted to secure the burn.
As yes, Oakley.
Can I use resistance on her
You can.
to bolster that? Don't
As-
worry, doctor. This isn't gonna hurt. It's just gonna feel real weird.
Okay.
What does it look like?
Yeah.
So I reach my hand out towards her, and as I do, a fanged mouth appears on my hand and just like, opens up really wide, and all of these rotting tendrils just start flowing out of my hand and essentially wrap up your body,
Uh,
sort of bolstering you.
Go and roll that D4, Oakley.
I know.
Mm.
I saw that. That was weird.
As Dr. Jellybean, you shoot a firebolt, and as you, right in the middle of you shooting it, these mushrooms start like exploding and popping one by one until like kind of like a cacophony of explosions. And then suddenly you feel yourself, you hear Oakley for a moment, and then turning around, see yourself get covered with these vines as you feel a warmth come over you as you take 7 points of fire damage
It's warm.
and are not knocked prone.
That's good.
And you can see there's a couple of more mushrooms that are about to explode with fire as well.
I better get out of here. Am I still wrapped? Like, am I literally wrapped up, or is
Yeah,
it more
it was just kind of like for a brief
a moment?
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
Like,
Well, thanks. That was weird.
half a second it happened.
Cool, but weird.
Science again?
I never seen that kind of science before, but I guess.
Life science.
Life science.
And you would actually
So biology?
see the creature's body start to burn as well.
The crap.
Wow. Science.
As well as it looks like a lot of other bits of this island that you didn't even notice start to catch fire. What are you guys doing?
Getting off
Like,
of
you
Yeah,
can't
I'm
the
going,
island.
I'm going across the tree. I'm not even waiting for anybody else.
You see this tree covered in this wall of vines right there as the vines start to catch fire as well.
Oh.
Do we want to take the other log?
South log.
Sound log.
And we already know this one's like partially
Take plans.
like,
I'm already here.
And that one, as you approach it, it is, you can see the inside of it, a burning inferno on it.
Oh god. Hot
It's on
log.
the interior, like that white mucus stuff that you saw it had spied earlier, has been lit ablaze. And Donna, there is a wall of fire in front of you on the other
Oh,
side.
Oh, on the other side. Oh, dang
As
it. Okay.
all of those vines covering that eastern log are quickly, tendrils of fire is kind of like lashing out, and you would still hear these screams.
I know. Let's just put oil on it.
Are these vines all on fire too?
I tell you what, give me a perception check
Yeah, that'd be nice. Here we go.
to look and see what part of your escape plan is not on fire.
I clicked the wrong one.
What did
So
you
I'm gonna click the right one and see what happens.
click the right one?
He persuades the fire.
So
Mhm.
just
Please,
not
please
that-
not burn me.
Don't
Can
do
you-
it.
Can you please not? You just not.
So, I am gonna take that one you rolled,
Yeah.
unless you have
But you get to add
inspiration
5 to
from something.
Inspiration.
From something.
You have inspiration now.
Any of the
I do
number
have
of ones from
I'll
last
use it
Okay,
on a
so,
perception check.
so give me one more roll.
Oh my god.
Getting an
So much
8.
better.
It's hard to tell. You see them starting to catch fire. All the vines leading across the way here.
Could a D4 help in this situation, or can I just do
You
a
don't know?
perception of my own?
And we'll say the more time you spend here, the more chances you are as these lower mushrooms around the plateau are starting to catch fire as well.
I say
Alright,
we
y'all
take the
just
hot
go.
log.
Go.
Take the hot log.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot log.
Run across.
Everyone
Run
run.
like the log's on fire.
I'm gonna send my shadow first.
Okay. As you see a shadow Tobias appear on the other side.
And
Great.
then
Then I'm gonna run right through him.
I'm gonna use it to teleport after I move it. So I'm basically almost to the end.
So you can get like halfway across the log with your
Yeah.
teleport. So
What if that was the not burnt part?
I will
That you
need dex saves from everyone. I'll give Tobias advantage.
Okay.
Hold my hand, doctor.
Okay. Only if you hold mine.
Last time you held my hand, you ripped it away to go hug, kiss Dobo. But who's keeping track?
I
Alrighty.
saved your life.
It's in my log.
You got a good life.
I don't know. I just hear screams right now.
Dr. Jellybean,
Mm-hmm.
as you're crossing,
Mm-hmm.
everyone takes 6 points of fire damage as you're crossing. Dr. Jellybean, your foot gets stuck in a part of this broken log as you
Foot.
immediately catch fire on your clothes as you take 12 points of fire damage.
Well, then I after the 6.
No, you take 12 instead of 6. So you would still drop to 0, I think.
I'm still at 0. Ow! I'm on fire.
Donna, you're holding Dr. Jellybean's hand running across this log, and she gets stuck, and you see her just light up.
I'm gonna pull on her. I'm pulling her out
Give me...
with the full weight of my body.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
With advantage because the weight of my body is so heavy.
No, if anything, that would be worse, because as you press onto this with more weight,
Yeah.
you'd sink.
Can't blame me for trying. Alright, here we go. So that's probably one of the best ones I've done.
All right, with a 15, you take a still burning Dr. Jellybean across the way. As
Fire!
Dr. Jellybean, go ahead and whisper me a death save.
Okay.
Wait, still on fire? I'm gonna take my water skin out and start.
As you all do make it across, but Donna is carrying a burning Dr. Jellybean across the way.
I'm gonna try to empty my water skin and dump it all over Dr. Jellybean.
Oh, look, I found some more gunpowder.
That's easy enough to do, and you would see the edge of this log, not the trunk itself, but the log that it's kind of resting on, is also, you can see that inferno of fire in the center of the log.
As soon as we get wait, we're across the log now, right?
Yeah, as you run across the log, you're carrying Dr. Jellybean.
Who's still on fire?
Tobias splashes water on her as the
Okay.
fire is out.
Good. Okay, because I was about to start pulling clothes out and just suffocating it. Okay, cool. Is she dying? Is she bleeding out? Is she responsive?
She's unconscious.
Okay. I'm going to. How long does the healing kit take?
It's an action.
I will do that.
And I believe with your healer feat, it allows her to be able to use hit dice.
Yes. Expend one of your hit dice and then roll that dice, unless you used them all already.
I have some.
Okay, cool.
So quickly taking out your emergency repair kit for humanoids.
Burns.
Yeah. Taking out the burn kit, covering up all these wounds with ointment and
Her eyes.
Dr. Jellybean, you can roll 1 hit dice and get that much back.
Add +2.
And +2.
You are still on Whisper, but you get 7
Oh.
plus 2, so you get 9 hit points back.
Hey.
As you can,
Ow, my skin is burning!
as you take a step back, you can see that the log is starting to severely catch fire.
Keep moving.
It doesn't. It's up to you guys what you do.
Get away from it!
Go
Dobo.
on, Dobo.
You would see
Run up to
Dobo running up. Dobo, no way! No way! No way! No way!
What?
Kind of gesturing towards the large log.
It's on fire!
Everything's on fire.
No way!
Yeah, fire.
Kill the
Fire.
mushrooms!
Kill the mushroom.
And he starts like digging, and picking up some dirt and just like chucking it at the log.
Oh, you don't want the log to catch on fire.
We need to get. Let's not. We need to cut the log away. Cut the log away. Kick it. Everyone, kick it.
As he's
Kick
just,
the log.
just digging furiously, and you can see he is exhausted.
We need to
God.
detach it from
And just trying to
this
just,
island.
like throw little clumps of dirt at it.
That's what me and Shadow Tobias are both gonna do, is just flinging dirt at it.
Okay.
Can I prestidigitate it?
This
Put out?
fire is too big. As the entirety of the log is ablaze. And it looks like it's starting to catch the grass around it on fire.
Yeah.
I'll use my water skin to sort of like wet that grass and sort of perimeter grass.
Okay, go ahead and give me a... Oh boy. Survival check.
We could just all, kick this thing and detach it and let it drift off into space.
It's on fire. We have to grab a fiery log.
Kick it. You're not made of metal?
Alright, with the 7, Oblate, you can try and pour water on it and as you do, it kind of licks out towards you and sets the ground nearby your feet ablaze.
Is this fire alive?
Give me a dex save.
Okay.
Does anyone need to go to the bathroom?
Okay, I'm going with...
As you take 2 points of fire damage.
Okay, everyone on the count of 3, let's charge it and try to knock this thing off. It's gonna hurt.
I think that makes the most sense to me, even though it is on fire.
And Doe is like,
Dr.
no
Jelly-
way. But no way. But no.
Yeah, we
Okay.
got...
Okay.
On the count of 3.
Okay, charging.
Yeah.
Watch it.
1, 2, 3, and I
Everybody-
charge a log.
Is everybody charging forward?
Charging.
Okay.
Yes.
So this will be
Try to knock the log off.
a group athletics check.
Alright, normal.
With our powers combined. Oh, I want the advantage.
No advantage.
Ooh.
Ooh, but Tobias is gonna re-roll that.
I rolled a 1.
Oh,
Nice.
yes! I got a 2 that time.
Yep.
I rolled a 2
So
then.
with a 6, a 10,
We're doctors.
a 1, and a 6.
We're not firefighters.
No, not.
I need you all to make dexterity saves.
Oh god.
More dexterous than I am strong.
I rolled a 1.
Maybe not.
Hey, you get inspiration.
Hey.
Hey! inspiration.
So, Dr. Jellybean, you only take 3 points of fire damage. Everyone else takes 6 points of fire damage from running into this as you kind of... Dr. Jellybean, you back off as you see the logs start to kind of crumble. And everyone else kind of steps into the fire more so, as the fire looks to have started to spread out the other side even more.
Can I try to like magnify the gravity to get it away from here?
Ooh.
I like that.
Tell me about that.
Can you do gravity like at a side angle?
No, it's just up.
Can you change? Okay.
Well, if I kind of want to use it as like a force to push it. You know?
Doesn't it pull it to a central location?
I feel like this
you
is
would
going
use
to
it-
crack the wood open and make the
it makes
fire
things-
spread more.
It makes things heavier.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to... Well, if you can actually use that on the other end, or like at that weak point where you fell into it, you might like focus it on the broken part. That might make it easier for us.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You
To
can try
break
that.
it.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Well, I'm gonna. Okay.
It could also just-
as you do expend your magnified gravity to try and.
I'm gonna cast it at second level because that's all I've got.
Okay. I will give you +1 to your Arcana check. Because you're casting it 1 higher than normal. Alright, so with a 20 total, you see this kind of warble of magic, and the center of the log where you stepped in earlier kind of presses in, and you hear that crunch and crackle of fire as both sides of the log kind of like split and fall downward into nothingness as it kind of just floats there. It goes down about like 30 or so feet before it just kind of floats there. And the area around this tree trunk that you have landed nearby is still ablaze with fire.
Start
Down here.
dumping dirt on it. Keep doing what we were doing before. Dobo style.
That's what Dobo is doing, is just trying to throw dirt on
Yeah, throw dirt on the
Okay.
fire.
this guy.
Go in the dirt.
Well, you cracked the tree. It should be easier now.
The trunk kind of like it cracked and split and like fell away down off of the island.
Oh, but
Yeah,
the
but-
stump.
The stump is still there, and the stump didn't catch fire. It's just the area around the stump, because the stump
Oh.
wasn't filled with fungus like the
Okay,
rest.
then
of
I'll start, just pulling clumps of stuff out of the ground and throwing it on top of it
Do I know any way to put out fire faster and more efficiently?
without water.
Without water, smothering it is the best way.
I know I usually carry things that like most people need, like water, food, and stuff like that, in case other people need it, but I don't have water.
I use mine to put out the good doctor. So yeah, dirt.
So you
Everyone
guys
cover
are-
it with dirt.
All right.
All right,
Dirt.
This will be another. Tell you what,
Dr. Jelly's got
what's-
claws, so it should be a little easier.
What skill do you guys think would be applied to digging? Survival?
Or
Probably.
athletics.
Or
Nature.
athletics.
I'd say athletics.
I would.
Sleight of hand.
Putting out a fire seems like a survival situation.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go with survival. So a group survival check to
Pure instinct.
smother out the fire.
Hey,
All right, with a 12, couple of 12s, a 14, and a 24, getting some. It looks like it's starting to spread a little bit, and then Donna, you get this massive clump of wet dirt actually, as it kind of spreads over it as you all kind of you don't quite put out the fire, but you have subdued it to a point where it won't burn any further than what is already caught, as there's some low fires, and any bits of flames that are still there look like they will be out momentarily, as Dobo is just panting furiously. Dobo, hey, and he is also crying.
yes.
I'm sorry,
sorry.
Dobo.
Sorry, Dobo. We did the best we could do. We killed all the mushrooms, though.
Hey.
Well,
Oh,
the fungus
no.
is dead.
Yeah, we're pretty tired after that.
Yeah, we didn't mean to hurt your island, though. We're sorry. You see, Dobo,
Both the doctor. I'm gonna go in for a group hug with Dr. Jelly. I'm putting my arm around Dr. Jelly and my arm around Dobo, and I'm just gonna bring it in.
and I'm trying to like explain the science behind it. So you see, Dobo, and like I'm being hugged, and I'm like, yeah, okay. So you see, Dobo, the way the mushrooms work is they're all interconnected underneath the ground. So when we set those on fire, it traveled down here too because there was mushrooms in the log. You
They
see?
branch out.
You understand?
Oh,
They form
no.
It's like a network.
cluster lumps.
Yeah,
Dobo with science.
Don't
yeah,
go.
cause science.
It was inevitable.
It wasn't off. Like we didn't put the
Yes,
fire there.
nature.
Ano, science? Don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Science.
Well,
Yeah.
don't know.
With science.
He's still just crying.
I know, buddy.
At this point, I'd be concerned if he wasn't.
Science is
And he
rough.
just kind of plops himself down there.
Oh God.
It's a good idea. Donna's gonna do the same thing.
Me also.
I'm gonna pluck the grass and look for clovers, just absent-mindedly
Okay. Give
or
me,
luckily.
Give me a survival check, disadvantage, absent-mindedly.
Okay. Okay. Found a bug.
Do not see any clovers. Yeah, you would find some worms. A
Yummy.
bunch of like grass has been dug up around here.
Where everyone else is tired,
good.
I'm gonna go check the other side to see where we first came in, where our boat is, and see how that's looking.
Oh, good idea.
All right. Heading across the bridge to the first island you came to, you can see that, yeah, it's fine. The
Oh,
log leading to the mushroom island, the second log, the one that you guys didn't go, that was kind of like had two walls of ivy on it, seems fine. Barely, the ivy actually that lit fire over there burned rather quickly, and you would see a little bit of fire. The other island that the mushrooms came from, looking across the way, is very rapidly burning. As Dobo is
All right.
just crying.
Dobo, I have good news. We saved 2 out of 3 islands.
Oh no way. Oh no. Oh no.
I know. 2 out of 3 is not bad though,
I mean,
buddy.
the fire will stop eventually. It's just gonna kill the mushrooms, and then you're good.
And then you know what?
Kind of not.
You know what happens after a fire? It creates nutrients, new
Yeah.
soil, and new plants to grow.
Donna will
Yes.
hold up the worms that she's found. These will help. We can just transplant them.
No.
Just put these
Yeah,
over
you-
there.
Points to the ground.
I think he wants me to put them back.
Put them back in their home.
Mm-hmm.
They live there, right there.
I'm not hurting anyone. And she'll plant them back in the ground. Gently.
Well, this was, we did our best, Dobo.
Yeah.
I think we helped. Do you feel like we helped at least a little? I think that's
I'm glad you're happy with our work.
Glowing review.
Yes, please give us a glowing 5-star review.
And he takes his little cane and starts hobbling over to the original island that you guys saw him at.
I would like to help him with his wobble.
Yeah. We'll hang out with Dobo.
Just providing a little support on the side. Not making a big deal out of it.
He'll
just
talk to you the whole time. And he like makes eye contact with you as he's talking to you, and you're
I'm just
walking
gonna
along.
nod. I'm just nodding the whole time.
And like he holds out his hands a couple of times, saying "Dono, bono, way, Chino, Dobo."
Donna looks at her hands. Yeah, there's a little worm juice still on there.
And then he'll point to like your leg where it was patched up.
The one that feels a little bit, loosey-goosey?
Don't put him away.
Boy, I really wish, would you mind saying all that again tomorrow?
Bueno. Dino Bono. He shakes his head.
What do you mean? What do you mean you can't say that again tomorrow?
He kind of just looks at you, tears in his eyes, and smiles.
Oh no! Is he not gonna be here tomorrow?
Bono. Don't want any
Just
kind of
say last
gestures at everything.
Well,
Wait.
first we're gonna get him to where he's going. Get him on top, go put him under a tree over a hill somewhere.
Oh god, Dobo, you dying?
No, run away. No.
You know. You dying,
And he kind of shrugs.
Circle of life.
Are you dying because we set your island on fire?
Run away. No, Dino Bono. No.
Man, I really wish I could understand. Wait, shouldn't I have detect language still
It
going?
only lasts an hour, and you guys took a short rest.
We did.
Damn it.
Dobo, did you trade your life for mine?
Don't know away, but Bono.
No, that's a yes or no.
Wait, no, Bono.
He's saying like
Dobo.
we're all connected in the
what I mean.
circle of the life and
Yeah, he's like, what is death but a new beginning?
right. The same light that's within me is within you.
You guys can interpret what he said however you want.
Dr. Jelly, turn around and pet that puppy. Oh, she gave up.
I guess we're gonna stay here and with Dobo.
Until the end.
Until the end.
Dobo will kind of gesture over towards one of the bushes, and you can see a number of berries and stuff growing on. Bono, Dino.
Oh yeah, it's a nice bush. Yeah, got berries.
And looks to each of you all and kind of gestures towards his mouth.
We eat the berries. Are they good?
It's a
Run
suicide
away.
Oh,
I'll
thank
go.
you.
Start munching on some berries.
Even me?
He shrugs
I mean, sure.
and says,
I will try to eat a berry. I'll, if I can't, actually, I'll just spit it out. Whatever. We'll see how it sits with the garlic.
It's a large bush filled with bluish, greenish berries, and
First, we should make a nature check on it.
Probably makes
Glasses are
more-
eating them. Oh.
Dr. Jellybean, you've seen these before.
They're poisonous.
These are not poisonous. These are known to grow in the Dorish system here, and it's not uncommon.
What's the name of these berries?
Maybe look at my notes. Harberries. H-A-R.
Har
H-A-R.
berries.
Harberries.
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 I'm eating harberries. They're delicious. Thank you, Dobo.
Run away.
I'm not gonna eat them, but I'm gonna bring them back to Dobo. I'm gonna give him some.
He kind of shakes his hand, which pushes them away. Run away, Bono. Pulls out a clover and puts it in his mouth and starts chomping.
Oh, you eat the clovers.
Run away. And kind of does
You forget to tell us.
come with me, kind of motion with his hand, and kind of slumps over with his cane, and gestures by a large rock, and underneath the tree, kind of covering it, he kind of gestures. On away, Dobo.
What's in that bush?
Over by the rock?
What's in that tree?
And he kind of gestures towards the ground.
Oh, you want it for us to look for clovers?
No, run away. Oh no.
That's okay with you?
But we don't run away.
Okay. I'll start looking for clovers.
Yeah, me too.
On the hunt.
So we'll say group investigation check.
Woof.
Wow.
Well, not great. But not bad. 13, 13, 15, 8.
Good, not great.
This middle end. We'll
I
say.
rolled a 1.
Tobias, since you rolled the highest, go ahead and roll me a d4. Alright, you find 2 5-leaf clovers that have this kind of like blue, almost like spores kind of falling under them.
Okay, I got 2 of them. But I found 2 of them. I haven't picked them yet. Do we pick these? Is there...
Bano. And he nods.
I think
Do we eat them?
that's the luck leaf, yeah?
I don't know.
Bano.
Is it luck leaf?
Did tell
He
us.
nods.
Yeah.
I think we should wait to pick them until we're
Tomorrow
ready
morning.
to leave. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Try to remember in your head where they are.
Go run away. He kind of
Wait, do they disappear?
Thank you for showing us.
Do they disappear? They might.
Oh,
kind of shrugs.
Could do.
well,
Maybe
Oh.
we
All
should-
right, we gotta pick them then.
I'll
Yeah.
pull out. I'll pull out a
They got
special.
spores. That's what they use to migrate.
Let's pull out a special vial to put them in to
Okay.
help try to preserve them.
You pick 2 luck leaves.
And that's what you all are looking for, right?
That's what we're looking for.
All right, well, Dr. Jelly, Donna's just not gonna leave Dobo. She's just staying by his side. He keeps wandering around, shuffling on his cane, but she's just gonna follow him.
Fair enough. He seems a little unbothered by the fact that he was walking around on his cane when you guys got here, but he seems unbothered that he's missing most of his garlic cloves that make him up. But he's still kind of somewhat crying.
Mm-hmm.
When you die, is he dying? Is that what that's what we're
I
getting
would
at
like to
this, right?
perform a check of some kind. I would like to give him a physical exam.
Sure, give me a nature check. Because he's a plant.
Mm,
Can I help her?
you could do your
Yeah,
own.
you can do your own since she already rolled.
You're better
She
at it
got
than
an
me.
11.
Let's see.
Given
I just want to do it because I care.
Yeah. Given Dobo a look over,
I didn't do
it's
so
hard
good.
to tell what makes a garlic person tick. He seems not great, but is he gonna die today? We don't know.
Okay.
Well, probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey, Dobo, if you die tomorrow, do you want us to plant your body in the ground?
Oh no, what do I but you kind of
Nature will take its course.
Oh.
This is sad and
I'm so happy we met you, Dobo.
You saved my friend, and you gave us some luck leaf.
What away?
the island will be okay though, right?
He nods, like peevishly, like
Will you come back?
down away,
I've always been here, and I will always be here.
Dobo,
Every time you look at the stars.
Don't bubble.
That's really
And then
nice.
he kind of shrugs.
That's beautiful, Dobo. It's beautiful words you just said.
He just said that I will come back in the form of the greenery that grows and my nutrient.
Shh. Shh.
Okay.
Well, guys, I think our work here is done. Let's stay with Dobo till tomorrow, and
I really want to be able to talk to this guy before he dies.
Yeah, me too.
Or at least understand him. We've been talking to him just fine, but we have not understood him. I mean, we've done a pretty good job, I think, generally, but...
You can ritually cast Comprehend Languages, Dr. Jellybean.
Well, if
I can't,
we
but
have the
like, it's a
time.
little late. Like, he's already said so many things.
Has he, though?
We'll just
No, I
check-
have to ask him a question.
Okay, well, then give me 10 minutes and I'll,
He might not have that long. No, you're good. We can wait 10 minutes.
Give me 10 minutes and we can talk to him, okay?
Out of curiosity, Dr. Jellybean, is your translator, does it like speak
Stop.
in common?
Yeah,
Or
I
does
kinda
it,
figured,
is it like
like-
written out?
Oh, it's a good question. I figured it would be like Google
Just emojis.
Translate. Just emojis.
So it would kind of write it out and speak it out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 10 minutes pass as Judy is bothered by something. Probably a neighbor dog. The translator kind of turns on as Dobo is, he's still kind of mumbling to himself and to Donna, gesturing, and you would hear, and that's how it needs to be.
How what needs to be? Judy! Stop it.
Say, oh, you understand me.
I can understand you now. Tell us everything you just said.
And what you told and what he told me.
I think you got the gist of it.
That you're dying and everything's connected and the beauty of the universe.
Oh, not quite to that extent, but
That's how he'll be remembered, though.
certain sacrifices, and kind of looks to Donna
Damn
as he
knew
says that,
I knew it!
and smiles a little bit, have to be made for life to go on. And kind of looks towards the mushroom island that is still kind of smoldering. Life will find a way. The sacrifice of one island can pave way for new life. The sacrifices we all make, even you and your friends, can make for a better life.
Yeah, but we don't want you dying, Dobo. Can we save you? We're doctors.
I need to restore the balance on the island. It is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
I don't want
One
to hear anything.
that those before me have made as well. It's okay.
So it'd be. Oh wait, I don't know what he's saying.
So it would be translated through Dr. Jellybean's little speaker on her.
I got a
tab.
look.
Yeah.
Oh, so there'll be another one of you after.
Maybe. I won't be
If
here
we're
to
lucky.
see it, but maybe if we're lucky.
That's still really sad.
I'm
So
sorry,
What
Dobo.
did he say?
All good things. All good things.
And Donna, you would understand what he's saying as well. Like just because
I can hear it.
you can hear it through Dr. Jellybean's translator.
Oh, right.
And don't think that this is all because of you. This is a sacrifice I've been ready to make the whole time.
Wowza.
Or was it the sacrifice I'm I'm ready to make.
You will need to make a sacrifice in time. But it doesn't have to be today. I think we all need to find our own sacrifices worth making. And this is mine.
I start leaking oil. I'm leaky
It smells like garlic.
from my face. Dobo pushes the garlic back into my would-be tear ducts. No. Don't waste it.
I guess we'll hang out with Dobo for the day and
Yeah, if there's anything you'd like to do for the day, Dobo is just gonna mill about. Eat some clovers.
Are there any plants on this island that could help me with my burns?
Give me a nature check.
The aloe vera.
What about dandelions? Are there dandelions on this? I mean, they are a weed.
Give me a nature check.
Doctor, help me find the dandelions.
Okay, I'll help you find the dandelion.
Oh, I thought you just helped my roll. That didn't matter.
No, yep. So you two looking around for things. Tell you what. Donna, go ahead and roll me a d4.
Okay.
All right. You
that was
find
good.
essentially 20 gold worth of herbs
Ooh, I'll put that with my herbalism kit.
that you can eventually use to, if you were to find a little bit. Well, you know what? I'll bump it up. You find 25 gold worth of herbs that you could potentially make a healing potion out of.
Ooh, fascinating. Do I find any dandelions?
Yeah, you find some dandelions.
Okay. I'll wait for Dr. Jelly to get her stuff.
I find anything.
That's together you find all these things. You find the,
Oh,
the
Oh, okay.
25 gold worth of herbs to
then
make a potion if you want.
I'm gonna come back to Dobo and I'm gonna hold my hand out. For his hand.
Okay. Oh,
And then I'm gonna take the dandelion and rub it into his palm.
he kind of smiles at that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep, that's it.
that's a thing you can do.
Kind of looks at his hands.
Yeah, I like it.
Looks back up at you and smiles. And tears still lightly. And you don't know if you've ever seen Dobo not crying.
Dobo, do you cry all the time?
It's the garlic. I'm allergic.
Ouch.
Naturally. Of
That
course.
seems mildly
cruel.
inconvenient.
That is cruel and unusual.
That
There's one
hence the punishment.
Another sacrifice to make.
So, like,
and-
out of character,
Yeah.
he was in the beginning when we got here. He said he was like charged with this place. Okay, so he's probably a war criminal.
Maybe.
He's a war criminal, and he was punished here, and they cursed him with allergy to garlic.
Maybe.
They made the garlical allergic to garlic because he's a war criminal.
Throughout the
Poetic
day,
irony.
yeah, as you're hanging out with Dobo and stuff, you would see him go to a couple of various bushes and start like kind of making some string, some looks like some like reddish kind of string. And
What are you making there, Dobo?
A symbol of, looks to Donna, of friendship.
okay.
Nice.
Like a friendship bracelet?
Not really.
Okay.
No, not like that.
Don't patronize him while he's at work.
I wasn't.
Donna's just really excited.
I'm not patronizing anybody. I'm patronizing this island.
And he like carves like gets a small piece
Peanut gallery over here.
of wood and like carves like a small circle out of it,
Ooh.
and kind of wraps up some of the twine. But if there's anything you'd like to do for the day, I mean, Donna and Dr. Jellybean, it'll take you a while to find the herbs that you found.
Can I write in my like notes like the log of the plants we found here?
Yeah, drop
sure.
pictures.
Yeah, I would say there is like I said, numerous plants that don't usually grow in one space. Some of them prefer cold environments, some prefer warm, but yeah.
Like a log and some little pictures and diagrams and a little
Easy enough to do. Is there anything?
draw a little picture of Dobo.
Yeah,
Is there
I
any-
want to help with the Dobo drawing.
Fair enough. Is there anything that Oblate and Tobias would like to do during this?
I already had plans to draw Dobo in my
Finish.
log.
You have most of a day if you want to end up taking a long rest.
Yeah, a long rest, but I think we should just take a long rest and hang out with Dobo. I mean, that's basically what I'm going to do. Let's, Oblate wants to spar for a little bit. Practice.
Nah, doctors are just journaling.
Fight.
We're journaling.
He's tired.
I don't have the energy for that, but I definitely want to keep clean my pistol.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
do you want me to mend your duster?
You can mend my duster?
I can mend it.
Oh, if you want, that'd be cool.
Okay.
No,
I will.
whip it off.
Wow, I've never seen you without your
Yeah,
duster.
first time ever.
So
Got
for this one,
Got a lot of
I
back
just-
knee.
Took 17 sessions to get him to take that duster off.
Mhm.
I'm gonna clean it a little bit too, if that's okay.
Yeah,
with you.
it reeks. I can't even smell anything but garlic, but that smells.
My natural essence.
Yeah.
Got
It doesn't like stink. It's dirty and it's warm.
It's a little dirty. Got some blood on it.
Takes care of it enough.
For mending, I don't use any magic. I just like pull out like an old-fashioned needle and thread,
Okay.
and
Oh, wow.
I'm going,
It's just
To,
goes extremely quick.
yeah, just really quick, like, and I'm gonna press to digitate it,
All right.
clean and mended.
Eventually, the day, or the end of the day, comes to kind of a close as you're hanging out. Dobo kind of finishes this symbol that he said, and kind of looks to Donna. Would you have been keeping comprehend languages up the entire day?
Yeah.
It's only appropriate.
So he'll look to Donna with the thing in hand, and you can see there's some inscriptions written on it, as well as like this kind of red thread wrapped around this kind of white wood circle, and a like kind of like almost a ribbon. They could wear it as a necklace. And you would see some red thread tied to the Dobo's wrists.
The friendship bracelet.
And his hands are tied together. And he looks to Donna. I need you to cut them off.
Oh, I hate it. Okay.
And you can just attach it right there. And you can see a little spot. He actually has holes in his arms, kind of like he drilled it out of himself previously.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So hold on.
Can I
His
take a
hands
second to look at the relic he handed me?
Well, he doesn't
His
hand it to
hands?
you. Well, yeah, he'll hand that to you. Yeah. Yeah, you
His
can.
hands are tied together with like this red red.
This
rope?
red twine that he
Has it always been like that, or did he do it?
just did that recently.
Okay.
I've been watching him the whole time. No, I was looking for herbs. Should have heard that drilling. Thought something was weird about that. It's like, who'd be drilling out here? Okay, so but he gave me the thing.
And then he holds out his hand. I say, I need you to cut them off.
Okay, if it is his wish.
And there's a place to attach it right there.
You know what's funny is like I
Don't have any cutting implements.
Do you want to borrow my dagger?
I have pliers or like I have tools of some
He's got
kind.
essentially like twigs for arms.
I've got tools of some kind that could snap that all on the floor.
Okay. So you break out some pliers and snap his hands off.
It's not in his hands. No, the wire.
Oh no, the hands.
The hands? Wait, what?
His hands?
With the literal hands? I thought this was like a ribbon cutting ceremony.
Oh, we cut the ribbon.
Cut the hands.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, there's a
present my-
language barrier. Just kidding.
I'll present Dr. Donna my scimitar. This would make it much quicker.
Donna will grab the handle of it.
This is part of my sacrifice.
Oh, and part of mine, apparently.
The start of yours.
It's really sharp, so just one quick swing.
A new beginning.
You're just gonna lift up and then just down real quick, and don't think about it.
She'll do exactly that, like one practice swing, mimicking, like looking at Tobias, and then she looks at Dobo, who's watching her practice swing.
And
Right like that.
He's smiling, and you can see a little bit of tear in his eyes.
I'm tearing. Oh my god. Okay.
Are you allergic to garlic too?
Oh god, maybe not now, but maybe after I cut this man's hands off. Why me? Slice.
It's like cutting through a twig. His hands just lop right off.
And it's even worse. It's worse.
And he looks up at you and smiles.
It's still body horror.
It didn't seem like it hurt him.
Not as much as it hurt me.
And they're kind of lying there. And he'll say, you can attach it right there. I made a little ring for you to attach it to.
Okay.
And then I'll always be with you. Even after I'm gone.
I'll take the sword back from Donna.
Thank you. I'm trying to say that. It's hard playing Donna with the monotone voice in this situation.
Judy, no.
Maybe she does.
Thank
She's not
you.
always monotone. And, gaining humanity.
Perhaps. I feel like I lost some, but maybe not. Mercy kill.
Not even kill.
It's the way it has to be.
Yeah. And he looks to you all, and I hope you all find what you're looking for out there.
Dobo. What are those screams?
Probably the carrots.
The carrots?
Who are the carrots?
The cries of the carrots and maybe some grass. I think there were some beets planted over there a while ago.
Okay.
Oh, so I just hear nature now?
If you're lucky. And you can hear their sacrifice.
Can they sing? Do they sing?
Not that many would hear.
I guess I'll find out.
I hope we find what we're looking for too, Dobo. And I hope you find peace.
Well, I appreciate your small sacrifice to help.
It's my gunpowder.
You gave it
I'm
to
just playing.
me, and it was awesome.
And he will kind of just give a nod to you all and start heading towards, like, he walks into the wall of ivy leading across the log to the mushroom island. No longer mushroom island, it's cinders.
Just leaving his hands on the ground behind him.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm still confused. What part of him am I taking with me?
The hands.
The hands.
No,
It's supposed to attach them to something. A ring?
to
And,
over,
and,
my,
and you would
over my.
see his hands kind of like petrify. They're little baby hands.
Okay, but they're twigs. Okay. So I'm playing to that aesthetic and just forgetting about the
Yeah,
fact that
it's,
they're
so
arms.
it's like a wood carving almost of hands, and you can see they harden. And
Well, it's so
looking
realistic.
down on them, you can see like old scars and like they've been worn for sure.
It's so creepy that I'm gonna be like receiving this really kind of like morbid hug wherever I go, essentially.
Essentially, yeah.
That's creepy. Y'all gotta give me a minute.
And Dobo disappears through the ivy wall.
Bye, Dobo.
Best of your luck to you, Dobo.
Have a good rest, bud.
And as Dobo goes away to his final resting, that is where we'll take our little break. So I'll see you guys here in a few.
A rough one.
Welcome back. Last we left off, the group had quelled the flames from the burning mushroom island and spoke to Dobo and Nueo for a little bit before hanging out for a while and realizing Dobo was saying goodbye, asking Donna to lop off his hands, giving her a symbol that he crafted along with his hands. He wandered off to the now ash-covered island to help preserve and make life grow anew. And you guys are bedding down for a rest. You can either rest here or on the boat if you'd like. It's up to you.
I like the island. I'm good sleeping here for the night.
Feel safe here.
Yeah.
As you all bed down, eating some berries found here, and wake up, boat's still there, and you would see across the way
The wayo.
where Dobo went, already some little, at least Donna, you would be able to see some little tufts of sprouts of some growth over there.
Dandelions, perhaps?
Perhaps. It's hard to tell when they're so young.
Well, I guess we're ready to get underway. Oh yeah, Dr. Donna, were you going to investigate the staff while we're traveling? Oblate, are you piloting again?
Yeah, I can drive.
How?
I'll put the necklace on before I step off the island if we're all leaving.
Mm-hmm. Our work here is done.
Yep.
Or here's
You still have that coin to...
Some of us
Identify as
changed a
well.
lot coming here. Some of us didn't change at all, and that's it's the circle of life.
Exactly.
Yep.
New growth, no growth. Some growth, different growth.
backwards growth.
Yeah. So is there anything you'd like to do before you head out?
Pour a flask of oil out for Dobo. No,
Oh,
not really. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing
No,
that.
Not
No,
wasting resources.
no, he wouldn't want that.
He wouldn't want that, no.
It's not the way, yo.
Dr. Jellybean, were you gonna identify the staff?
I can't identify it, but I think Donna can.
I can do that.
Oh.
I'll may I?
Can you also check this coin?
All of the coins that we got
Have
from
another
the
pearl.
Yeah.
coin that we stole.
You can also identify the luck leaf to know its certain properties as well.
Yeah.
So
You
Donna
got a 3-for-1.
is going to identify the items gained.
Yeah, but I can. Oh, it's one pearl for one object.
You
It
keep
doesn't.
the
It
pearl.
doesn't use the pearl.
Oh, right.
You
Right.
just have to have it to kind of focus on, or
Got it.
however your
Cool.
identify looks.
Neato. I thought this was going to be really expensive.
No, you just need
Okay.
one pearl. Just don't lose it.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, then I will do that. I'm got my little eye attachment thing coming out, zooming in, doing the whole 9 yards.
All right. What are you identifying first?
Staff.
All right. So identifying the staff, you quickly realize it's not actually a staff. It is
An arm bone. Is it another arm?
It is a bident made from a mandible called a mandible bident.
Ooh.
Pretty much allows the user to grapple onto people with it.
That's fun.
Can I have that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You earned it.
Nice. Now I get to
It's
snap on people.
yours. Snap on them, and then do that weird tendrily thing you did.
That would only help them. Can't do that.
I'd hate to see what hurts them. It's just a quarterstaff to the face. I hope that's the worst of it.
No need for a quarterstaff now.
What's next?
Nope.
You have that coin.
Okay, I will look at the coin.
It's an interesting one. This is the silver coin in the Douvre set. The silver coin of Douvre. It does require attunement, but if anyone ever flips the coin, you can determine which side it lands on.
Okay.
Wow.
It is, yes, just a parlor trick to some, but
That sounds like a Tobias thing.
It's a magic coin. Yeah.
Like tell I'll flip you for it.
Yeah, I'll give it to Tobias.
Maybe you can get us out of a bind that way, Tobias.
We'll have to attune to it, but you know,
Can
Okay.
Tobias attune to things?
you can make
Don't-
your own luck. You don't even need luck leaf.
We'll find out if I can attune to things.
and you can't. The luck leaf, I was actually wrong. It doesn't go away. It doesn't spoil. Or at least this one doesn't.
Okay, good. Well, I have it in safety.
Because it was watered with the tears of Dobo Wayo.
Mm-hmm.
Like Beauty and the
Safe.
Beast.
forever.
Well, there's your luck leaf. Good. And I got this coin.
Sample A, sample B.
Okay.
Was that everything?
I believe that is everything that you have gathered and not identified.
Oh, please, give me more that I can use this pearl on. I'm having so much fun. Okay,
Is
well,
that-
if that's all.
Anything
We'll have to
else?
find more things.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Can I identify the chest that's on the ship? Did we already do that?
You did not?
Completely non. Do we
We
not?
no, Doctor did like a detect magic, but I believe I would like to do that.
All right. As you look at the chest and inspect it, it is a lead-lined chest.
That's right, I remember.
It's not.
So you can put things in
It's not
there.
magical.
Right,
It's just.
Obscures magic.
Yeah,
or
they can't be seen.
Okay,
So actually, your identify would come up as you're like looking over the chest. Nothing. It's a
Okay,
chest.
okay. I had a feeling that might happen, but I just wanted to be sure. Doesn't hurt to check while I'm here.
Oh, you should identify the garlic that's in your body.
Oh yeah.
I know what that is.
But
It's a biofuel.
we don't know
Science.
exactly what it is. It might be.
I'm telling you what it is.
It's science.
I'm gonna wiggle my good leg, my special leg, my good one. I'm gonna wiggle it around, make it like do a bunch of spins. Like, see, it's good.
Okay, you don't want to know what's in your body?
It's garlic.
Okay, it's your body.
Okay. Identify spell. It works on an object. Am I? Are you? that would be admitting that I myself am an object, and I am not there yet.
I meant
I don't think I ever will be.
I meant specifically the garlic in your body.
I think it's an object. Yeah, I guess. Sure.
It's been pressed many times over. You can't find it.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, it's in there.
it's just dissolved,
It's me. It's me now.
coagulated.
I'm garlic. It's Dobo.
Mm-hmm.
Dobo's with you
It's pure
forever.
oil. Sorry, I didn't mean to flip everyone off just then.
Dobo's with you forever. Inside your body, on the outside of your body. You got a little bit of Dobo everywhere.
He
Got a little bit of
is-
Dobo everywhere you go, Bo.
Yes.
Catchphrase. Well, we should probably go try
Everywhere
to
you
help your.
Dobo, there you go, Bo.
Should probably go try to help your friend on the Frizzlin Cube.
Yeah, probably so.
I mean, been a couple days.
Frizzlin Cube time.
All right. So you start venturing off, and it will be a little bit of time to actually get there. So Oblate and I guess Dr. Jellybean will switch off to and from.
And I'll do the sales.
All right. So yeah, what are you guys doing, if anything, to help your journey along?
Cartographing.
Okay.
Star mapping it.
Go ahead and give me a cartography tools check.
Yeah.
I'm with the 26. What is Dr. Jellybean? I guess Tobias, you give me an athletics to man the.
Can I use my space vehicles?
Yeah, so I'll give you advantage on that one. I'm with the 22. This isn't necessarily encompassing the steering of the ship portion, because it would also encompass times. This is over the course of like 7 or so days.
Okay. Yeah, mostly just controlling sails, things like that. Fixing the rigging. Catching space winds.
Fair enough. Anything from Dr. Jellybean or Oblate?
Yeah, I think what I did last time was help with like calculating like angles, like helping Oblate navigate through the asteroid fields
With
like
physics
yeah,
or trigonometry, I don't know.
Okay.
one of the two.
Yeah, and so
Science
that
and
was
math.
an Arcana check, I believe.
Sounds right.
Or nature?
I don't know. Which
You choose.
I choose Arcana.
Okay. 11.
Yikes.
Oblate, what are you doing to help along your journey? You're muted also.
You know what? You're muted, man.
That's right.
And I guess sort of in tandem with Dr. Donna using her cartographer's tools, I'm going to use my navigator's tools
Okay.
to make sure we're on the correct path and try to, I guess, look out for any best paths, if that makes sense to take, or areas to avoid.
So give me a navigator's tools with intelligence or wisdom. Your call. I think wisdom probably makes more sense because, like, knowing how things work, kind of. The 24. Traveling along, it's pretty easy going, and it will encompass several days of travel, like I said, and hard to tell how long it's been, because it's one of those things where the sun doesn't really set. You can always see the center of this system, of the Dorish system. But yeah, getting out of the belt, and the space is pretty devoid of most things. Occasionally you would see like light bits of like asteroids and things of that nature, but mostly pretty barren. Occasionally you would see, say Donna, you would see like pulses from the sun every now and then. As the Dorish sun star does kind of like to occasionally pulse, and that is a big reason why Dorish Prime is uninhabited. But going along, I'd say about on your 5th day. Oh, Blake, give me a perception check. Alright, with an 18. And then tell you what, high Dr. Jellybean's steering at the moment, low Oblate is steering at the moment. Both you guys roll off. Well, actually, whoever wins the roll off, I was gonna roll.
Roll off.
Whoever wins the roll off, roll a d20. Whoever wins is steering at the moment.
Wait,
Yeah.
what's happening? So we're both rolling?
Roll a d20.
Well,
roll above a 1.
Ooh, what? That wins.
Just barely getting above a 1.
Really fighting for that chair.
You would sense, Oblate, you would feel that feeling on your hair kind of stands up for a moment on your neck, and
The heebie-jeebies.
get the heebie-jeebies, like something is watching you.
Bird.
Something's watching me.
It's the birds.
Or not necessarily watching, but something a familiar sensation.
He's watching.
Do I notice any? Is there any like rot like on the ship anywhere that I can see, or in the vicinity, like around the ship?
Go ahead and give me an investigation check as you're steering, kind of looking over. The 2.
It's kind of difficult to investigate while
It
steering the
is
ship.
difficult to investigate while steering the ship.
I can help.
Do you let it
Do you
go?
guys
Do I
just
send?
say, hey, can you do you guys see any maybe of any of that fungus or anything stuck to the boat somewhere?
I could
I
help
don't
look around.
I'm just kind of getting a weird feeling.
Can I
Okay.
investigate?
Yeah, you can give me an investigation check. As Tobias
I'm
is
just-
kind of up on the sails and stuff, doing that whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so good at investigating, y'all.
All right. Looking over the side of the boat there, Dr. Jelly, you do see what looks to be a tangle of yellowish, rotten vines.
Ugh,
And
I see a rotten vine down here.
quickly as you see them, a face kind of forms in the vines as they kind of coalesce into somewhat humanoid form as they start clambering up. And you would notice another one on that side as well.
Something's coming. It's on the boat.
I'm going to bring you
Got a
guys
face.
to a map and we're going to roll some initiative.
What?
Snap.
If you feel like that is an accurate position for where you would be.
Yeah, up on the sails. Yeah, that looks about right.
Sure.
Donna, you happy with your positioning?
Yes.
As those two climb over, yeah, we're gonna roll some friggin' initiative.
I knew it.
Roll off.
As these things are pretty slow moving up the side of the ship. And Donna, you are up first. What are you doing?
I am.
And you see these two kind of like vine people climbing up the side of the ship.
Using my action to summon a homunculus servant.
Is it an action to summon him? You could have done that on a long rest and he could already be out if you want.
Okay, cool, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find it. I don't know, actually.
He's under your character. Slick.
I don't know.
I can bring him out.
I meant if it takes an action or not, but
I mean, he could be out. I totally forgot about it. I meant to remind you whenever you guys took a long rest that you could have brought him back.
I was reminding myself, but a lot happened, so
It was a lot.
Unlike a familiar, he can't disappear.
yeah, I need companionship.
So
Okay.
So if he's out, he's out.
Okay.
Slick.
Yeah, here. He smells like garlic. Okay.
He would smell like garlic.
Gar Slick.
So, Donna is their vine people.
Mm-hmm. Fine people.
I'm gonna shoot it with a crossbow.
Okay. As it's climbing over the side of the railing there. Go ahead and give me a crossbow. Alright, a 14 does hit it.
Woo!
And this thing is kind of slow moving. You do what, 3 piercing damage to it.
Booyah! And for my next trick, Slick is going to do a force strike.
Alright.
Right out the gate. Let's go.
That will also hit it. Alright, for a whopping 3 force damage to it.
Mm-hmm.
As it's kind of repelled back, but it's like one of those like slow-moving things where it's just like you hit it and it doesn't really seem to like pay much attention as like bits of tendrils go flying off of it. Anything else for Donna?
He's just gonna, you know, slick up onto my shoulder. And yeah.
And that'll take us to Oblate, who is currently steering the ship. You might be muted again.
I was. Probably not going to be staring for much longer. I had a question about the mandible bident.
Mm-hmm.
So it has topple. So if they fail a Constitution DC,
Mm-hmm.
they're technically prone.
Mm-hmm. And then,
But if they-
and then you grapple if you want.
So I can grapple while they well.
It pretty much has it has
Both of
the
them.
option to grapple, but it always has topple if you want.
So I could technically knock someone prone and then have them grappled on the ground while I'm still
Yes.
standing. Okay.
And with their speed
And then-
being 0,
And then they can only attack me too, right?
right? Well, they would have
And-
disadvantage against attacks against other people.
And then my attacks, my unarmed attacks while they're prone would be at advantage.
Yes, if you do indeed topple them.
Okay. But not if it's grapple, right? You don't get advantage on grapple?
No.
Okay. Oh, sheesh, y'all. Alright. Sorry, I had this like rolling. Well, I'm just gonna get to it. I'm going to attack this bad Larry right here with the new trident.
Fair enough. With the mandible bident.
The bident.
Yeah, you're right.
It's got 2 prongs
Alright.
and it's got pincer.
20 will hit, and I'll make you a appropriate thing for that. That way it'll have it all there too.
Okay. Appreciate it. Roll the damage.
Are you one-handing or two-handed? That's the difference there.
Oh, wait, so two-handing would be 11 and one-handing would be 6? Because I thought the trident was just a one-handed weapon.
It can be two-handed. Two-handed
Yeah.
it does 1d10. One-handed it does 1d6. But you can't flurry of blows if you're two-handing.
Right. I'll just one-hand it.
Okay. For the 6 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
And it needs to make a
So it'll be
Con
for
save.
topple. Topple is going to be on, I think. Let me read it again. So Constitution save with a DC of 8 plus your proficiency bonus, which is 2,
plus your strength.
plus the ability modifier used
Oh.
to make the attack roll.
So dex.
So I guess it's Dex because I think I was reading
Because your monk weapon.
range
dex.
uses strength.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what's. Sorry, I can't.
10 plus your dex modifier.
Okay, 4.
So 14. It got a 15 as you try
Okay.
to sweep the leg, but it, with the mandible thing, does it get a save? Or are you automatically grappling?
No, it's a save. I think it's a strength. Yeah, 13 strength. Check.
Got a 16.
Wait, no. Save. Okay. Then nothing affected.
All right.
He
You
is
do,
on
you,
top
do,
of-
you do whack it for 5 or 6 points of piercing.
All right, and then I'm going to follow up with a flurry of blows.
All right. Letting
Just
go of
good.
the kind of helm there.
So we're adrift now.
Yep. There are some asteroids nearby. Alright, 12 hits, as does a 22. And he's just whack into it for 16 points of damage. The thing kind of like, you can see some of the tendrils kind of start to lose their grip, but it kind of starts righting itself, climbing back up. Anything else for Oblate?
That'll be it.
Alright, that will take us to their turn. As this one will lash out at Oblate with a Vines. Getting a 16 and a 19 to hit.
The 19 will hit.
As you take 5 points of radiant damage as it grapples you, and you just feel this intense kind of like sunburn, and it wraps itself around you as you are grappled with it.
Oh, is there a DC for it? Just straight up grapple me?
Straight up automatically. This one will try to do the same with Dr. Jellybean. Getting an 8 to hit.
Nope,
And
not today.
going again for a 10.
Does not hit.
As a third one climbs over the side and makes its way up to the center. We'll reach one arm out towards Dr. Jellybean and another one out towards Donna. Dr. Jellybean got a 13 to hit on its attack against you.
That does hit me.
As you take 7 points of radiant damage and you are grappled by it. You feel this intense sunburn as it wraps itself around you.
It's like a
And-
jellyfish.
Donna getting an 18 to hit.
Hit.
As you take 7 points of radiant damage, and same thing, you are grappled by this creature.
It burns!
7.
Mm-hmm.
It's the holy number.
Put a little pink on the ones that are grappling. And that'll end their turn, as they don't look to have mouths, but they almost appear to have a face of just like writhing tentacles. The one near Oblate is like missing half of its face though. Taking us to Tobias in the workings of the mast.
Tobias is going to slide down to
Ow.
here, pulling his weapons as he does so. Like basically just like running down the ropes
Yeah.
to right there. And silver short sword and a dagger pulled.
Okay.
First is the short sword.
$27's gonna hit.
Alright.
Well, you're not technically flanking with Donna because she doesn't have
Oh.
a weapon, but 25 will hit still for 10 points of piercing damage.
And then I'll swing at it with the dagger I pulled.
Alright.
I'm holding my pliers.
Alright.
22.
22
22.
will hit. Yeah, thanks to your Vex for 5 more points of piercing damage.
I'm then going to use my bonus action to have a Shadow Tobias pop out.
Alright. Where's he popping out at?
Right next to him. And he's going to take an attack against the one at Oblate.
Alright. Using your Echo ability.
Yes. Unleash Incarnation.
Unleash Incarnation.
Ooh, 12.
12 still hits. These guys are slow.
For 9 points of piercing.
Alright, as you pierce into it, it kind of starts to recoil, releasing Oblate, and you would see it just kind of wither and turn to like almost like really dry rope as it just slumps and drifts off into nothingness. dead. Anything else for chat?
Gotcha, buddy.
Thanks, man. It was burning me.
Alright. That'll take us to Dr. Jellybean. Dr. Jellybean.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
Alright. At the start of your turn, that sunbeam or that sunburn kind of feeling, like you start to feel like, you know, when you put aloe on the sunburn, it's like that cold sensation. You would feel that like times 10 as you take 4 points of cold damage.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm still gonna cast Mage Armor.
Alright.
You see me. Well, can I use my tablet if I'm grappled?
You can use your tablet, just kind of has you like around the waist.
Okay. So you see me like pull out my tablet, pull up a picture of myself, and like click a button. Like for a moment, you see me kind of like glow a little bit.
Alright.
Mage Armor.
Anything else for Dr. Jellybean?
Yeah, for a bonus action, I'm going to I'm gonna heal myself.
So you did just cast a leveled spell.
Oh, you're right.
So you can't cast.
I can't do that. I sure would like to.
Mm-hmm. So anything else for Dr. Jellybean?
No,
Alright.
that'll be it.
We'll take us back to the top of the round with Belladonna.
You can just call me Bella. No.
I'm going by Bella now.
Yeah.
That's pretty
No,
cool.
only my father calls me Belladonna. Okay.
Fair.
Are you my dad? Kind of. Anyways, she's gonna do make shoot. Yeah. I'm gonna keep shooting.
Alright.
No, you know what? No.
Disadvantage because you are
No.
grappled with this guy. So
Oh,
your
I'm
movement is 0
grappled.
at the moment. Yeah.
I'm grappled. Okay, I'm gonna grab him then while I'm grappled and give him a little.
Give him a little
Shock.
shock. Okay.
Yeah. It's like, all right, you got me. Now what you gonna do?
Give him the shocker.
Okay. Well.
Getting a nat 1.
Yeah.
And
Yep,
my
inspiration.
hand
Shocker.
filled with electricity, trying to reach out and like grab him. The vine kind of like does this like wave kind of motion, avoiding.
He just like.
Yeah, like a limp noodle,
Get out of here.
like a dry limp noodle. These guys are very dry, also.
Alrighty. Well, okay. Then Slick's gonna like just squeeze out of like the crack where, because he was on me, and he's gonna like just wiggle his way through the vines,
Okay.
and then he's gonna shoot him from above.
All right.
I'm gonna have him fly or levitate.
He's going up.
Yeah, he's gonna go up,
As
but not
he-
too far, so that he's out of our, bubble of gravity.
Okay. So as he
should go
flies
up
up a
there.
little bit, the one hanging off the side here, not grappling anyone,
No.
throws a vine out towards him,
Oh. All right.
getting a 23 to hit.
Oh, I don't get like a saving throw or nothing. Okay. He's hit.
As he takes 7 points of radiant damage.
He's dead.
Oh
Yes.
no.
Just got him back, and he's already gone.
Okay, well,
As this
that
thing
is
kinda
my
wraps
turn.
around, and you just see this little oil just drip down.
Slick.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's the way it is. Close quarters.
Yep. It's a small boat.
Yep.
And that'll take us to Oblate. No longer grappled,
I'm no longer grappled or
but a tight-quartered boat up ahead.
um.
2 Tobiases in front of you.
Do I want to shoot him? Do I want to get in there and do stuff? Would it be possible for me to make my way around Tobias?
You could.
To land here.
Tobias is pretty small.
Okay. That's what I'm gonna do. Ooh. I guess I would, with passive perception, would I notice that the boat's gonna be drifting into any of the surrounding asteroids at the moment?
With your passive perception? Nah.
Okay, good enough for me. I at least asked. Okay,
You do have okay passive perception. I mean, there's some ahead, but it's not like, you know, you're not going on a direct course immediately. You gotta turn at least.
Okay. I'm gonna hit the grapple guy with my trident.
Alright. Oh, I did forget. Donna, at the start of your turn, you took 4 cold damage as well.
Okay.
Yes, sorry. Trident. Biden.
Biden.
Joe Biden.
Yeah, that's what I do.
20 will hit him.
Alright. Take that.
This has got to make a con save to see if he gets tripped. He got a 7 as he's grappling onto Donna and Dr. Jellybean. This
So now he is.
blight falls. He falls prone for the con save. And
Alright,
then
and
Now's my chance.
strength save, he got a 21, so avoids getting
he's not grappled.
grappled. These are seemingly pretty strong dry vines.
Well, I'm about to kick him while he's down, so
Fair enough.
he's hopefully he's not too strong.
Well, I will say, I didn't even look at the damage. 11, as you knock him down, yeah, the mandible just like cuts it in two as he withers away and loosens from the doctors. So he is gone.
Okay, well, I
11
guess
was just enough. I didn't even look at the damage.
I will not be following up with kicks. But I'm going to move back to the
To the helm.
helm of the ship,
All right.
ready to take back control.
Fair enough. And that will take us to... Ooh. As you move... No, he already used his reaction. Fair enough. That'll take us to this guy. He is going to try and lash out at Donna and Dr. Jellybean. Donna got a 10. Dr. Jellybean got a 7.
No luck.
Vines are flailing about.
He's nervous. He's shook.
Still kind of like straddled along the side of this railing there, taking us to Tobias.
Tobias is going to move right here, and Shadow Tobias is going to move right here.
The boat is moving.
Can Shadow Tobias move there and then move back onto the boat?
But it's instantaneous.
It is instantaneous.
So that'd be before, the laws of physics and everything else applies, right? It's in a location that you can see.
It's weird mixing fantasy, sci-fi with reality. I'll say sure. Yeah, he can get back on the boat because he is an echo and yeah,
Time Ghost.
time ghost.
All right.
He's from a time where he can move around and swim.
Yeah, astrophysics, that doesn't apply to him.
Ooh, 10.
10 is going to be a miss.
He's a space ghost.
Coast to coast.
We were just talking about that the other day.
Stuff.
I'm gonna have him use his attack.
Okay.
Cameron said it too when you did.
So it would need to be from the daggers still, though.
Oh, from because I'm having an Unleashed Incarnation.
Oh, I gotcha.
And then I'll do my dagger to follow up.
Fair enough. Oh, I see. Trying to, but that would be Vex for him,
Right, he can't. Yeah, and like he can do the dagger attack
and
too.
then he can do the dagger. Okay, I gotcha.
All right.
It's complicated when you have 1.5 characters.
Right.
Yeah. Nat 20 will hit him for 10 points of piercing damage. As your shadow kind of stabs into him, as it's kind of floating there in space for a moment. Anything else for Tobias?
Shadow Tobias will come back on the boat.
All right. I'll take us to Dr. Jellybean.
Okay, this guy tried to grapple me, tried to grab me with his vines.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stab him with my dagger.
Yeah, and not in the cool way like Oblate does.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Just straight up, stab.
I'm gonna try to like rip him,
Yeah.
like cut him.
ripping and
Not
tearing.
like stab, but more like
Slack.
yeah.
19's
Yeah.
gonna hit him.
That's the secret. I've been doing it wrong. Not at all.
All right. For 6 points of piercing damage as you slash into him, and you kind of find that point and just tear with it.
Yeah.
As you do, you kind of tear into its chest. You can see its face form for a brief moment. More so than it was. And don't get a really good look, but Donna, with your passive keen perception, and even Oblate, it kind of looks like Oblate.
What?
I saw that. I exchanged a look with Oblate.
As it drifts off into nothingness, and the one that was
pointed
the one that
look.
was left aboard, just kind of withers there and floats off into a non-existent wind.
Huh.
You just had a funny feeling, huh?
I don't know what those were, guys.
I'm walking right up. Is he okay? Are you okay?
He's muted, is what he is.
He's just
Oh.
a
Speechless.
loss of words.
I am totally fine.
He shook his. No, you
I
seem.
told you guys
Quickly
the fungus was evil.
Makes a turn to avoid some asteroids.
He replied a beat late.
Well, I don't know what those were, but I guess there's some crazy stuff out here. And I'll put up my swords. Yeah, well, I better go get back to it. Everyone good? Everyone's okay?
I would like to
I
make a
guess.
check on Tobias.
A what check on Tobias?
An insight check on Tobias.
What are you trying to find out?
I mean, traditionally, this is like Tobias. This is a usual thing for him to do. Just, kind of just like keep the ball rolling, and
Yeah,
Keep
sure.
everyone-
Give me an insight check.
I want to see if this is just him actually doing that, or if he's deflecting. Like he might know something.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an insight. Tobias, if you want to just roll a charisma and you tell us the outcome there.
Should have whispered it.
Well, no, because then everyone would see. So we'll just do charisma, and we'll say,
Okay.
you say what the outcome is.
Oh, Tobias doesn't know anything about what's going on, so just
Tobias
keeping the
doesn't
ball
know
rolling.
anything about nothing.
Yeah, he didn't know nothing about nothing.
Mhm.
No.
Nothing either.
Nah. Donna trusts her gut.
Tobias is good with swords, and he's nice.
I believe Tobias is a very, very good bluffer. That's what I believe.
Yep.
It's like that episode of Parks and Rec where Andy's making a list of things that are good about him, and he says nice and band. And for Tobias, it would be nice and swords.
Yep.
And flips.
Flips.
Okay. Sure.
Doctors, do you know what those were? I'm working on the rigging.
Can I? Well,
I was
No.
expecting space birds or something, but I couldn't help but notice that that last one bear a striking resemblance to you, Oblate.
did it? I didn't see its face.
I mean, I can't explain that. I saw it too, but
You felt it before we saw it.
yeah, I sensed it. Just sort of like I sensed it back at the islands. I could sense the rot.
Huh, that's weird.
Have-
I
Have
don't
I
thing
ever
with
seen
that.
know if it was a residual from the island. It's somehow attached to the ship. I don't know.
Well, I can sense the cries of vegetation in distress. You can sense the cries of rot and decay.
Ooh,
Not just so
Maybe-
much the cries, but yeah. I guess that's
Well, I was just using an example because I'm tied to that now. So I can't help but wonder, are you tied to this rot?
I mean, just seeing what I can do.
Yeah, with the thing that comes out of your hand.
What's that about? How do you
Yeah,
come
how-
by that?
How come you do that?
I don't really want to talk about it right now. If that's okay.
Okay.
I'm
personal.
sorry. I've gone through a transformation of late, and I was curious if you might have some sort of insight on what that might be like. So I apologize.
We can maybe talk later.
Right, you're piloting. Sorry.
You
We gotta
busy.
watch out for space birds.
Or more fungus.
I hope not, but you'll let us know.
Yeah,
Hey,
let us
well-
know if there's a fungus among us.
he's always had a thing for fungus. I never
I
really
thought
asked
you
much
didn't know
about it.
anything.
Well, I mean, I've seen him with his like vines and stuff. So I mean,
You know
Huh.
it's a thing that he does.
it's a thing he does. But
Okay,
is there more
well,
to it?
I'm sorry for pressing the matter. It's just I couldn't help but notice.
About it when you're ready, if you want to, and I mean,
If you need to talk to
Mhm.
someone about it,
yeah,
we're doctors.
with doctors, we
you
can.
can't cure this, but in time, yeah. I mean, I understand where you're coming from. You just went through a huge change, so I understand the curiosity.
I understand that I went through a big change too.
You did.
I
Puberty?
point over to my time ghost messing with the rigging on the opposite side of me.
All young men go through that. Right,
No,
you're,
now that you
puberty.
you're space ghost.
Yeah.
now
it's
that
been-
you mention it, I've been through a pretty big change myself.
We're going through changes.
Guess it seems like we all got something in common, don't we?
We're all changing.
How about that? I'm just writing in my log. Just don't mind me. Just journaling now. I'll ease off. I'm gonna ease off, kind of let everybody reflect.
Tobias is completely oblivious. Him and his time ghost are
Killed.
just messing with the rigging.
Face finds that looked like Oblate.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Bonded? Question mark. Besties?
Breaking down walls?
Borders, if you will.
Yeah.
No borders here.
No
Not with these doctors.
We get right to the source of the pain.
Continuing on your journey to the Frizzlin Cube. Eating rations, getting a little tiring, but another couple of days pass, and The cube's in sight.
Cube ahoy!
And
We found it.
about 6 more hours pass.
I'm looking for the ship.
And you can see getting a little closer to the cube. You don't see any ships nearby, but you would all start to kind of feel this chilling electricity in the air. And you can see there's an atmosphere there, a thick atmosphere, emanating clouds, and it looks like there's a kind of a cube within the cube. Like, it seems like there's something, a solidified cube within. Unsure about how big it is, actually. But the outer area is probably the size of a planet. The interior is probably the size of a small continent. But getting closer, you definitely, like I said, you feel that like chilling, like static almost, like you would feel a breeze, and just that, like, not quite hair standing up, but like a little bit the hair standing up, not like the goosebumps hair standing up, more like the just like feel it, the static everywhere, like you just walked over some carpet with some socks. And as you
It's funny because I was going to ask, is this planet cold or is it going to feel like staticky? You said so.
it is both. And as you get a good
It's
view,
the chemical reaction that happens when you drop Mentos into soda.
yeah,
That's how I imagine it.
sure, yeah.
Frizzling.
As you finally come to witness what you where your journey's taking you next, that'll be a good spot to end tonight's session.
We made it.
You guys approaching the Frizzlin Cube.
Frizzlin time.
It's
Nothing can go wrong now.
It's
Miss
Frizzlin time.
Frizzle.
Wow. Well, I wonder what they're gonna do next. You wonder what they're gonna do next? Judy sure does. And if you're like Judy, you can like and subscribe and watch the next episode of The Astral Avenue. Thanks for watching.